Ashe. Blessings. Welcome. We are here for another installment coming from the Black Rose Nation, Holistic Sunshine Management. We're bringing to you fertilizer, organic, natural, carbon-based, CHO fertilizer. So you could put your seeds in that moist, rich, fertile soil, sprinkle the fertilizer so that good seed can grow that good tree, and that good tree can get that good fruit. As we go on today, we're going to be speaking of yet another program designed for, targeted at, specified, directed, going into the minds of, going into the souls of, going into the hearts of blacks. Now, this is not a FUBU. This is footboo for them. No. By them, BT, for us. Butfu. By them, for us. Butfu. This is Butfu. Although we have mentioned in the past, like the CWBA, from NWA, brought and spoken up here in CANADA. We have spoken about the Black Manifesto, Detroit, East Coast, up and down, our Mennonite connection. And today, we're going to be speaking on number 78, capital P, small t, 195.085. In order to get ready, we are going to partake in some lavender, purely organic, natural lavender. Dr. Carbon Medicine Man. For blacks, 78 PT 195.085 on the objects of opportunity, looking to achieve historic employment levels for blacks and increase access to capital for new businesses. Jobs and money for businesses. Okay. Want to offer security, a common sense criminal justice reform while ensuring that the streets and communities are safe for families first, and then business owners. For prosperity, for long-term funding to historically black colleges and universities, and to seek immediate and generational advancement. Black universities, black college, generational wealth we're speaking of. I'm liking this, yes. Fairness, an initiative to invest into opportunity zones. Interesting phraseology. Opportunity zones, can-do phraseology, if you will, to address health disparities, wage gaps, and necessary education reforms. Yes, we need the health disparities, the wage gaps, and education reforms addressed. In this one, they're speaking of 3 million new jobs for blacks, 500,000 new black businesses, access to over $500 billion in the safe urban neighborhoods with the highest policing standards. The policing standards that were common sense criminal justice reforms. So yes, take our streets back, control and dominate, hold strong our streets like the 5%ers did during the quote-unquote riots during Martin Luther King when they prevented rioting from happening in their neighborhoods to save the local homes and businesses. Although an outlet for this energy is needed and expressed in many ways, protecting your own, defending your own, where you're at, is a lesson in manhood, womanhood, familyhood, nationhood. They want black churches to have the ability to compete for federal resource for their community. Like it or not, the black church's involvement in the community, strong, always has been, a force to be reckoned with, multi-generational, wealth, resource, administration, budgeting, been doing it, all your heroes, been connected. Work with this new understanding. God is not thrown out. The concept given to you by enslavers, by limiting the knowledge of, the information to gather, to research, and build upon and add on the knowledge of, yes, many of that thrown the heck away, out the door. Fire burn that, fire burn that, fire burn that. But we are conduits of that God, so we are working within that. We want to tailor healthcare to address historic health disparities. Tailored healthcare, meaning it's directed at. So something different about must mean the health requirements for are different from other. Those acknowledging that A hardwood tree needs something different from a softwood tree. Or a cedar in North America needs something different than a cedar in Lebanon. Then I'm saluting you for honest science. We need immigration policies that protects jobs. That's correct. That's correct. Because we're going to get jobs for the people here generationally have been systemically without. The generation systemic depravity without the jobs and access to opportunities, we are not going to give all those opportunities to outsiders coming in when the own population that has been denied those things have not been addressed, reprimanded, reprobated, reparations. Home ownership opportunities. New ways to look at lending for home ownership. And enhance financial literacy in the Black community. Absolutely, 100%, must speak the vocabulary, it ain't going nowhere. Cheaper healthcare, safety and justice, and more education opportunities. What are you saying? To be in charge of your own healthcare, to eliminate long-standing healthcare disparities, investment into the cause and cures of kidney disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, sickle cell disease, maternal mortality, and other diseases that disproportionately affect the African American population. Thank you for acknowledging that. Why is it different? Why does it address this group different than this group? What is it biologically that we need to do to overcome these things? More healthcare facilities in low-income areas, defending religious freedoms and exemptions to respect religious beliefs, as well as protect life and safe streets. To increase the use of drug rehabilitation versus drug incarceration. A national clemency program to unite families and invest in human potential, focusing on wrongful prosecution and rehabilitation. Responsive, professional, and accountable models of policing, including diversity training and accreditation standards. How are you measured? What is your qualitative and quantitative measurements in order to determine that that even worked or a waste of my money? And second chance hiring to get rehabilitated citizens within the criminal record back on the job. You ain't throwing out the baby with the bathwater. Yo, mistakes have been made. Did the time, caused the crime, paid. Let's move on. Tony Danza said, if you can't do the crime, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. But if you did the crime and did the time, next chapter, please. This is the part one of the part one of the two-part series, 78 PT 195.085. Please stay tuned tomorrow for more information regarding this platform, which is pitched for Blacks. Remember, Butfu, by them for us. Examine. Put this into your brain, into your arm, leg, arm, and supreme head. Put that into your foundation, into your essence, so you can manifest the knowledge and find a way to express it that can be born into existence and give a clear mental picture. Because you are equipped with the insight as well as the eyesight, which is a composite of principles, a composite of values, which are sacred. And use that force and use that influence so that all have access to force, truth, and influence, and power in the best interest of the whole. True knowledge to show your children that we are the conduits of this God, to add on to life, to take that which is untrue and add light, man or woman, to bring into existence life. A salute from Baba Nuai, Nushu, Labu, Kalu, he did it right myself. Baba Nuai Anu, Shabazz Allah, Dr. Carbon the Medicine Man, Black Rose Nation Holistic Sunshine Management. From sun to dust and everything in between. We must.